There's lots of talk this morning about a candid conversation captured on video at the sidelines of the NATO summit that's gone viral. Let's take a look at it once again. Yes, that is Prime Minister Justin Trudeau sort of holding court with the leaders of the UK, France, and the Netherlands. And John Northcott, oh my, I mean, he just happens to be right in the camera line, and you can certainly hear and follow along, and everyone's talking about this today.
Indeed, Heather, I can tell you that this video, since posted last night by CBC's Power and Politics, oh, it is viral. It is trending. 5.5 million views around the world, and that is up almost 1 million from just an hour ago. It is that sort of, well, call it eavesdrop gate, if you will. And we should point out that Justin Trudeau's people, according to our Evan Dyer on the scene, they are not denying that the references here are made to the U.S. president. The brief meet and greet that then turned into an impromptu 40-minute news conference. Now, we have running for election due to go to the polls on December the 12th. We got UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Emmanuel Macron next to him, then, of course, Justin Trudeau, Mark Rutte from the Netherlands, and Princess Anne over here, and more on her in a moment. But that is the personnel as they played out. A rare moment to be able to hear these people speaking like this. People, though, who should know that in an environment like that, microphones are everywhere. And we're getting some speculation about that as it unwinds. Look at this. This is Maggie Haberman from the New York Times. Can't get over this video. She pointing out that this is about Trump's worst fear, that the world is laughing at him. And indeed, it does appear that there seems to be some degree of mirth at his expense. Dave Harden, speaking about the Georgetown Strategy Group. Again, bilateral meetings, embarrassing for the U.S. That's what he's saying about this. And the Center for American Progress saying they all know that they could be on tape at any time. And she is pointing out here that they're sending a message to the world. That is how this is being seen by many. But again, a situation that Trump presumably would not want to know that he is the subject of. Heather?
And yet, he is the subject not just of that conversation, John, but of another moment caught on camera. Queen Elizabeth was hosting this event at Buckingham Palace. The royal family involved, as you said. Princess Anne was there. So what happened in this one? Okay,
let's set up the dramatis personae of this one, Heather. There is Trump there. Princess Anne back there, and they're heading into a handshake with Her Majesty the Queen, and the reaction of the Queen and then Princess Anne. We're going to walk you through that, and this is how it is here. You can see the Queen does a double take, looking at Princess Anne over there waiting in the wings as she meets Melania and U.S. President Donald Trump. She looks back, looks over, does a double take. She does something with her hand. She indicates with her hand, and Princess Margaret, a bit of a laugh there, but again, sort of, as we'll show you the close-up of that. Here it is here. The indication from the Queen with her hand effectively doing as parents around the world do, get over here. And over here, you can see Princess Anne with Princess Anne effectively going, what? And not wanting to be part of this. But again, you can see the group, including Charles and Camilla and U.S. President Trump, looking at Princess Anne, waiting for her to step in. It does appear that a situation where, for example, Boris Johnson doesn't necessarily want to be seen with him. Here's another shot of, we're not sure exactly what Prince Charles is up to either there, but it's one of those days where people are being caught on camera doing all sorts of things that is not really the big happy family that traditionally NATO is supposed to be.
I can't wait for this captured in The Crown, whatever season of The Crown that is in. Anyway, John, that is most interesting royal hijinks. Thanks a lot, John. Okay. We'll continue to follow international reaction to that. It's a lot of talk today.